In a recent referendum, voters in Venezuela have rejected the International Court of Justice's jurisdiction over the country's territorial dispute with Guyana. They have also shown support for the creation of a new state in the potentially oil-rich Essequibo region. Despite the ICJ's ruling that Venezuela should not take any action to change the status quo in the area, President Nicolas Maduro's government went ahead with the referendum, which consisted of 5 questions. According to electoral authority President Elvis Amoroso, all questions received over 95% approval, with at least 10.5 million votes cast in favor of yes. However, the exact number of voters has not been confirmed. Some analysts view this referendum as a display of strength by Maduro and a test of support for his government ahead of the planned 2024 presidential election. The ICJ had previously stated in April that it had jurisdiction over the dispute. But a final ruling on the matter could take years. Venezuela has argued that the issue should be resolved through bilateral negotiations between the two countries. Maduro celebrated the total success of the vote, stating that the Venezuelan people had spoken clearly and loudly. The disputed region covers an area of 160,000 square kilometers, mostly consisting of dense jungle. Venezuela revived its claim over the territory in recent years following the discovery of offshore oil and gas reserves. The maritime border between Venezuela and Guyana is also a subject of dispute. There was no organized campaign against the referendum, and analysts predicted that those who opposed it would choose not to participate. Voting centers across the country reported low turnout, with many having few or no people waiting in line. Authorities extended the voting period by 2 hours. Some experts believe that Maduro's government held the referendum for internal reasons, as a means to test its electoral machinery. However, others speculate that Maduro may be using the scenario of conflict to potentially suspend the 2024 election if the opposition unites and there is a willingness among Venezuelans to participate. The referendum has caused anxiety in Guyana, with the government urging citizens to remain calm. Guyana's President Irfan Ali joined hundreds of supporters in a patriotic rally and emphasized that the ICJ ruling prohibits Venezuela from annexing or trespassing upon Guyanese territory. Some residents in Georgetown expressed relief after the ICJ decision, stating that they can now breathe a bit easier. Brazil has also taken defensive actions along its northern border in response to the territorial dispute. The situation remains tense as both countries navigate the complexities of the dispute and its potential implications for the region.